Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Susan Joke of Sijok Bits and Crafts. Today I'll be teaching us something a bit different from what we've been doing earlier, which is how to make the bandless turban cap. Yes, turban cap without a band. The bandless turban cap. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell button to get notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you and stay tuned. Fold your material into two and measure 12 inches wide in fold by 17 inches length. 12 inches wide in fold by 17 inches length, and cut it out. Because this particular turban style is bandless turban, that is why I'm making use of 17 inches length. If you have a low cut or you don't have a full hair, you can reduce your length. It depends on how you want it. So you'll be cutting out 12 inches wide in fold by 17 inches length. The wide is your head circumference. If your head circumference is 23, you add your 1 inch sewing allowance, that's 24, divided by 2, that's 12 inches. If your head circumference is 21, you add your 1 inch sewing allowance, that's 22. So when you are cutting your measurement in fold, it will be 11 inches wide by 17 inches length based on your head circumference. After cutting out your 12 inches wide in fold by 17 inches length, you go to the tip of your fabric like this, as in the opening side. Then you measure 5 inches, measure 5 inches length like this. Measure 5 inches and mark. So after marking our 5 inches length, what you'll be doing is you will make a curve, your normal turban curve. You curve it like this. So you make your normal turban curve, you slant it this way. You pick it from here like this and you go this way. Yes. Then you cut it out. You 5 inches length. This is 5 inches length from the opening. Then you mark it and slant it like this to this edge here. Then you cut it out. So I finish cutting the 5 inches out, and this is how it looks like. So what we'll be doing next is we'll be spreading out our fabric. So after cutting your 5 inches wide, you spread your material. So I'll spread it, and this is what I have. This is it. So this is it after spreading it. So what we'll be doing now is your right side will be down and the wrong side will be up. So what we are going to do next is at the tip here of your band, at the tip, I mean your 24 inches wide, you measure 1 inches wide. Measure 1 inches wide down to the end here. So after measuring the 1 inches wide, you fold it in like this. That is, after spreading out your fabric, you fold it in by 1 inches or 1.5 inches, depending on how you want it to look like. So you fold it out, fold it inward by 1 inches to the end and pin it down. So after folding it in by 1 inches like this, what I'll be doing next is I'll be pressing it so that it will be very straight. So press it down. So I've ironed it now. I told us that this particular turban style is a bandless turban, and we'll be making use of our needle and thread all through this training. So after pinning it down by 1 inches and ironing it, what I'll be doing next is I'll be securing this with invisible stitches. That is, the hemming you'll be doing will not be showing at the back of your turban. You sew it down, but your sewing will not show at the end here. Well, you can also use your sewing machine if you wish. You can sew it down with your sewing machine, but me, I prefer it. I don't want the band to be, I don't want the sewing to be visible, so I'll be making use of my invisible stitches. So I will do that and get back to us. Another thing is, apart from making use of the invisible stitch, you can as well use your huyu gum or any fabric gum. Make use of your glue gum too. Close it, just apply it by the edge like this and leave it to dry. It's either you sew it with your sewing machine down, you make use of your hand stitches by using invisible stitch, or you use your gum and just apply the gum at the tip here like this, down, and gum it just to keep it in place. So I finish gumming it, and this is it. Be careful so that your gum does not stain the fabric. This is the back, this is the front. You can still stitch it with your hand needle. Look at it. My stitches is not showing outside. Stitches is not showing outside. So after gumming it down, or after sewing it down, what we'll be doing now is we'll be making our gathers from the tip here. We make the gathers like this. You gather it like this, gather it, gather it, gather it back to this place. So this is it. I've made my running stitches from here down like this, like this, like this, to this end. So after making the running stitches, you pull them together to gather it. So after pulling and after making your gathers, this is how it looks like. This is the front of your cap and this is the back. So what we'll be doing next is I'll be turning the cap to the wrong side. So I've turned it to the wrong side. What I'll be doing now is I'll be taking the tip together like this. Just watch me. Take it together like this. the two edges, take it together like this, then you secure it, you sew it, sew the tip like this, sew it this way, you fold them like this, fold it like this, then you sew it, use your normal stitches to sew it together to secure your stitch. Pick it edge to edge like this. This is it. Pick it edge to edge like this, and you sew it. Your sewing machine cannot sew it because it's too bogus. So what you'll be doing is you'll be sewing it with your hand needle. You hold it down like this, hold it down like this, and sew them together. So I finished closing it. This is the back and this is the front. So I finished making our bandless turban cap. This is how it looks like. What we'll be doing next is you can just use any fabric rose or flower to close this end, just to beautify the cap. This is it. Now, thank you so much for watching. I still remain your one and only Susan Jackie of Secret Bits and Crafts. Please, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.